good morning. Let us start again continuation of the lesson number 10, modern history. We have talked in the last class children about the modern history, how the revolt started during the period of 1857 revolt. How did it started? It started due to the Sepoy Mutiny. The Sepoy Mutiny, we are calling it as the revolt of 1857. Why are we calling the revolt to be the 1857 and talking about the Sepoy Mutiny? The soldier, as we have learned last time, the last class, that one of the soldiers who was serving in the British Army by the name called Mangal Pandey, right? And what has happened, children? The Mangal Pandey did not like, he spread rumor that the cartridges were made by the Britishers for the new Enfield rifle, what they have introduced, was being greased by the fat content of cow and pig. And as it has been greased by the fat content of cow and pig, which was offensive against the religious belief of Hindu and Muslim, because why, children? Because we worship cow to be the goddesses and the holy, we believe to be the holy one, and but the Muslim, they believe to be unholy. And hence what has happened? The revolt started, they doesn't want to bite the bullet and use the cartridges for the rifle. So this rumor has been spread throughout all the regiment of the soldier, and they started firing to the officers. They started firing, the Indian soldiers started firing and setting fire to the offices everywhere. So as such, what has happened, children? The revolt throughout the northeastern part of central India, the revolt started and led by different leaders. Like Rani Lakshmibai, which we have learned last class, led the revolt at Jhansi. And then you can find Nana Tante Tope from Bundelkhand, Nana Sahib from Kanpur, Bhagat Khan, which we have learned earlier, Bhagat Khan from Bareilly. He was one of the soldiers. Like this, many eminent leaders, who started revolt in different corner of our India and started leading the revolt, where many people of the Indian people, they have joined in. But children, what has happened? This revolt was suppressed. Though the laws and the rules was very hurt from the Indian people, but the revolt did not be succeeded because much of the people of the Indian people were not in the favor, they were uneducated. Illiteracy, we have castes in our society, untouchables, we were, social evil was spread in the society. So children, after that what has happened? This was the lesson which we have learned, this was the topic which we have learned in the last module. In this module, we will continue again back now. The same lesson now, lesson number 10, modern. We are talking about the modern history, children. Let us continue now. What has happened after that? Children, as you have seen that in the modern history, how we started the revolt and how the Bihar farmers and our farmers were tortured to grow indigo crops, which this East Indian Company have captured most of the places of southern India and convinced the Nawabs and the kings, and then have captured almost all throughout India for doing trading and earning more profit. So our handloom weavers became unemployed. Our cotton, the farmers who used to grow cotton and indigo crops also became unemployed because they forcefully made them to grow cotton crops, where they need the raw material for the East Indian Company at England, right? Whom I am talking about? I am talking about the time the East Indian Company have formed, right? In the 6th century. And when they came to India and they have captured almost all the places of India. Who are they? They are the rich traders, and they started ruling our Indian people and making the new laws, and forming the laws and the rights, the duties what we have were in favor of them. Though we are having such a capability of, in a good literary manner, many people were there who are very much literate, but they did not allow us to go join in a good post of the government. What they have done, children, they have looked at us in a slave way, and hence the revolt dropped because of the unjust law. People could not resist themselves, the Indian people. Different corners have started revolt in different manner. But what has happened? East Indian Company was closed, but a new laws and new rules have come upon to the Indian people, where the Britishers have appointed a new governor that became a queen. Now this queen started ruling India and forming a new laws, new taxes they started framing. And then too, we did not succeed the revolt. Again the revolt was going on, but they have suppressed the revolt. in their own means. What they have done? They started framing new laws on us. As the Nawabs and all are not, as for example, the Nawab and the kings cannot make the person, if he doesn't have his own son and cannot adopt any other sons. If his kingdom of the heredity, which you have seen in the Mughal time, if a king died, his son becomes the ruler of his kingdom. But the rule now and the laws now changed. They say if his son, he doesn't have a son and his son is not there, that particular kingdom should be to the British, it be going to the British handover. So they will be ruling the kingdom. The Britishers will be capturing those kingdoms of the kings who doesn't have that heredity of the son to take care of the region where he is ruling that particular dynasty. So such a laws were being framed, and very harsh rule was framed for the Indian people. After that, taxes, they made the taxes to recover from the farmer. Much more taxes they started taking from. They started us that okay, you can open up your handloom weavers, and the small textile industries have been opened in India after then. When the new queen has come and appointed as the governor to take care after the East Indian Company, to take care of the rules of the governments. The British government came into structure now, where they started ruling by a queen. But the queen, what he has done, what she started doing, she started framing new laws and the rules. Because children, we have seen the laws were very much harsh. Now the laws became more harsh than the previous one. And they said that we can open the handloom, all small weavers can do the trading, but how about the profit they need to give to the medicines? Did you understand this, children? Then, why did we fail the revolt? The main cause of failure of the revolt is, children, we were having very outdated papers, poor organization, and we don't have a proper lack of unity among the people, lack of nationalism among the people were not at all there, and hence our revolt failed of 1857. Now, in the next lesson, we are going to learn after this module, children, how the social reformer have come upon, and then they want to change the society by opening new colleges, schools, and the social evil to be eradicated from the society. We are going to learn now in my coming next module, children. In that, we are going to learn about how the people, the struggle for the freedom, how started again back after the revolt of 1857, as we enter the chapter till here. Now, what has happened? That time, many social reformers have come upon, and they just wanted to eradicate the social evils like child marriages, like sati pratha, like they get a dowry from the people, and then there was illiteracy of untouchables, and then the caste system which prevailed in the society right from the beginning of your later Vedic age by the Varna system. So these are all being uprooted, these are all being eradicated by the many social reformers, and they want to change the society by writing a poem, by many writers who wrote many a novel. They wanted to express the people by making a group and talking about the Britishers not to follow them. Like here, Deshbandhu Mitra. Like what he has done, Deshbandhu Mitra, children, he made a play by the name called Indigo Mirror, showing the people that how the farmers were being tortured by the Britishers, making them aware of it, because many illiteracy, the people were uneducated, the Indian people. So they want to make them aware of by making a play, by making a dharna, by a group discussion, like calling up the group, talking about it, writing a novel, writing a poem, studying a poem, or many writers were there. Many social reformers like Rajaram Mohan Rai, Vivekananda, and many others who are very eminent social reformers. In the next coming module, we will learn about it, children. This ends up with the revolt of 1857. Thank you.